welcome to Maker Bell, where I make things that are usually not bells. So about a month ago I got this dangly hanging plant from Ikea, and it's been sitting very sadly on one of my shelves. Because if I let it dangle off, then my cats will try to eat it, because of course they will. So today I'm gonna make the ultimate plant hanger! It's gonna involve crocheting, macrame, I hope I'm saying that right, and woodworking! Although I'm not sure if it's technically woodworking, because it's just kind of sawing wood and drilling it.
Woodworking. Noun. The act or art of making things of wood.
It's technically woodworking! I'm starting off by crocheting the basket section of the plant hanger, which will wrap around the pot kind of like a drink cozy. I'm using the overlay mosaic crochet technique to make a simple swirl design. I learned how to mosaic crochet about 6 months ago, and I've been addicted ever since. I was only able to fit half of the pattern onto the pot, but the full swirl pattern is in my Etsy shop. Next, I make 3 loops that will connect the pot to the strings, and crochet a circle for the base of the pot. So I've got my little swirly hanging pot thing, and the plant fits very snugly in it. I can't believe how perfectly it fits. So it's got these 3 little dangly things, which is where the macrame is going to attach to it. But first I need to make the little wooden beads. This is actually a piece of wood that was left over from my woodland wall hanging video. It took forever to cut out the pieces of wood that I need. I think I managed to find the hardest piece of wood that exists. I can't wait until I can get some electric tools to make this easier. Then I drilled holes through the wood using my only nice electric tool. Technically it's my husband's because he got it as a birthday gift from his family, but I'm totally stealing it. It's mine now. I've seen a lot of the macrame hanging plants hang from little rings at the top that are usually wooden or metal, and I completely forgot to get one while I was at the store. So I found this plastic thing that's supposed to hold 2 bottles together. And I'm gonna try to turn this into a ugly ring. At least I'll save money from my lack of planning. I just cut out one of the little rings and I think it's actually gonna work. So I'm just gonna crochet around it to make it less ugly, because nobody wants this in their house. Okay, I've got my ring, I've got the little beads, and I've got my plant holder, so now I can start on the macrame. This is my first time doing macrame, so I did this section off camera, but I learned one knot. It's the twisted cord knot, I think. But now it's time to add one of the beads. So I'm gonna do 8 inches a bead, another 8 inches, and then another bead, and then another 8 inches. Yeah. So we've got 24 inches of cord and then 2 beads. For macrame, I believe you usually use some thicker cords, and I just have yarn, so I just did the chain stitch a whole bunch and made it a bit thicker so it's not 1 millimeter thick. I also love all these fun colors. It makes it so cute. So I'm just gonna thread the middle 2 strings through the bead. and pull it so that it's all the way up next to the main part. And there we go. Then these two go on either side of the bead, and I continue doing the spiral stitch. For the spiral stitch, you cross the right one over the middle too, and then the left one goes behind everything and in through the right one. And then I just repeat that 1,000,000 times to make these little knots and pull them tight. And I'm just gonna keep doing this until it's 8 inches long. I did another 8 inches, so here's the next bead. This is actually going a lot quicker now that I've got the hang of it. And my knots aren't perfect, but they're close enough. You can tell that there's a little spiral going on. And now I need to do another 8 inches. I really hope that I have enough of the cord string stuff left to actually do the rest of it. It's getting a little close. I just finished the last section of it, and I barely had enough. Look at this, it ends right here. So now I just need to repeat this 2 more times. Again, this is the most simple version of macrame. I would love to learn more of the knots and try to make something a little more complex. If you have any suggestions of what macrame item I should make next, please comment down below. I definitely made the middle 2 cords way too long, but I'd rather have them way too long than not long enough. If they're too short, then I would need to awkwardly tie on more yarn, and the colors wouldn't match up, and it would be terrible. And we have 2 strings. Now we just need 1 more. One reason I started this channel is so that I can learn new ways to make things, and then use multiple skills to make something. So this is a very basic example of that. I think that using multiple skills to make something has the potential to make really cool and unique items. I just tied all the strings to the little loops on the plant hangers, so now I just need to hide these ugly strings and it'll be finished. Oh, hi Willow, are you gonna help me hide all the ends?
I help.
Okay, don't eat the ends. You hide them in the little pieces parts. Okay?
Eat the ends.
I see. We're attracting all the kitties now. Can I have that back, please?
No.
Please, River?
Mine.
Can I? Thank you.
No, 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 no.
Thank you. No, you want it still?
Want.
Nova, why would he do such a thing?
He is an insolent fool.
I only have about half of the ends woven in. And... ugh. You guys are the cutest kitties ever! Did you know that? Oh, River just wants food. Do you want food, River? I've got a whole audience now. Everyone wants some strings. Okay, I'm gonna take this yellow one now. Is that okay?
No.
Oh. Willow, you're gonna make it all soggy!
Yes, soggy.
Ew, that's gross!
Tasty soggy.
River!
Eat.
River, you can't eat the fake plants! No, you'll die. You'll die of plastic overdose.
Good plastic.
It's completely finished and I love it so much! I'm not sure how well the rustic beads go with the neon rainbow look, but it's okay. I think it's really fun looking. So now I'm gonna hang it up and my hanging plant will finally be less sad. When I moved into my apartment, for some reason it had a little hanging hook right up there, so I needed to figure out how I'm gonna hang it up there. It's so high. It made it! Thank you so much for joining me on this plant adventure. Please like the video to appease the algorithm, and make sure to subscribe because I'll be posting videos every single Friday. Thanks for watching, bye!
Subscribe.